Hi everybody, Chef Sean, Monster Sports Entertainment. We are cooking chicken cacciatore, and I emphasize the chicken because I kept on saying kitchen. Anyway, welcome. Let's do this. It's an Italian old school dish. They usually use rabbit, but you can use any protein you want. But poultry's better, I would say. Poultry's more standard. You can go wings. They'll just be really messy. Thighs, legs, drumsticks. We got chicken breast today. Anything like that is good to go, and preferably with skin. We got skin off chicken breast, so that's what we're using today. And it means hunter stew, the cacciatore, to catch. So let's go through. We have onion, half an onion.
As always, onion.
Oh yeah, mirepoix, right? Carrot, celery, onion, if you have it. But I at least go onion and carrots every time. Thinly sliced. Break them up. Down a bit. I got my come over here. Got my Dutch oven heating up very nicely. You put some oil in it to heat up.
Whoa! Look at that right away.
That's a little smoky, so I'm just going to keep it off half off. I'm going to add some butter to that. You want it hot though, because you want it to brown. And my Dutch oven is besides my KitchenAid mixer, this is my second favorite tool to have. Butter adds flavor, right? So there's 2 tablespoons of butter. And you always cook your protein first. I'm going to let that do its thing. Let's come back over here. Here's the onion. Red pepper, and I'm going like chunky. I'm going like rustic.
I'm making sure there's no sticker.
I'm going like rustic style. So you want it like chunky and not all form-like, not all perfect. I'm going rustic home style kind of look. Does that make sense?
What? Red peppers are one of my favorite vegetables.
Yeah, I'm just going a little off what you used to see me doing. I'm just going rough. I really don't care. I want it rustic looking. Bigger chunks. Because it's also going to cook down once you cook it. There's half a carrot. Like she said, always carrots and onions at least in my cooking. I've got some button mushrooms already chopped because I didn't think you guys want to sit here and watch me. Like I said, rough chop them, don't worry about it. They will shrink, they will cook.
It's a very sharp knife too. It's the newest knife. I got it for Christmas.
Yes. Try to use the tip of the knife for the mushrooms.
Oh, smooth of a cut that is. Woo. Well, the mushrooms are soft, but I mean still.
That going in. You want your pot hot, but you don't want it like screaming, burning hot, right?
Right.
Get the butter sort of brown in there, which is awesome. The butter brown in the pot. Kind of happy about that. Salt, pepper, and flour. Seasoned flour. And like I said, this is really good with skin on type of chicken because it browns up nice. But today we got chicken breast, so we're going with chicken breast.
Ooh.
I'm actually gonna make my life easier. I'm even gonna cut them in half. Into bits. You want to go over here?
Ooh.
You get the pot back on with a burning myself.
Oh yes, because it's hot.
Yes, you gotta remember this is always hot. Super heavy pot, Dutch oven. And I got tomato sauce all over there, you have to wash it after. So, in goes our chicken. Like I said, anything with the skin is even better. But only what we got. I'm not gonna fight it.
And the best thing about the Dutch oven is that it goes on the stove top and you can just Boop, pop it right into the oven.
It's your old school original crock pot.
Oh yeah.
Right? Technically? You'll plug it in.
Yeah.
Where you cook, you brown what you're doing, your vegetables and protein, and then you move on to your vegetables. Then you put some sort of liquid in. And then you put the lid on in the oven, and you're braising. That's what it's called, braising. You could braise on top of the stove top too, but I'm just going to let the oven do its job. So I'll go in there with hot. Tomato sauce in over. What you're looking for. If you had skin on, it'd take longer to brown, right? You want a nice brown on your skin. Oh, it's hot. Splatter. Splatter. Go and stick the pieces towards the hotter end of the stove there. No. As we go along, in layers as we learn, more pepper,
Boom, pepper.
more salt,
Boom, salt. So you're cooking it basically like 80% of the way?
No, I'm cooking it 50%.
50?
In the oven.
Oh, right, yeah.
In the oven, it's going to slowly braise, and the liquid's going to cook down, and the chicken's going to get nice and tender, and it's going to cook. And a nice sauce. The sauce is going to flavor that, and the chicken's going to flavor the sauce. I'm going about 50 for this recipe, 50% cooked. We're going to get a nice brown, basically, and I'm good with that. Out goes your meat.
Boom. Ooh, all that yummy chicken goodness at the bottom too.
More butter, because butter makes everything better. A little more oil.
Vegetables.
All the veggies you cut up and go in together. Not fooling around. Chicken cacciatore, you haven't had it for years. Seasoned layers. So you season it all at the end, it's going to taste just like a big salt bomb with that. There can go into play.
Look at all the colors, all the flavors.
I'm just going to slice up the garlic. You don't need to see me slice up the garlic. You see me do 10,000
Again.
10,000 times. Slice garlic really thin. I like to slice garlic.
Let's start with fun.
Okay. You tell from the sound, look at the bottom. Soak up most of the butter and oil.
And also, mushrooms soak up a lot of the butter too.
That's another reason you don't pre-wash. Never pre-wash your mushrooms, people. You're better off to take a paper towel and wipe them if you find them dirty on the top. Because otherwise, like she just said, it's a sponge. And it'll soak up and waterlog your mushrooms.
Oh.
So in restaurants, we never ever wash them ahead of time. Or we never did back in the day. Maybe we do now. God knows.
That, I would eat that alone.
So would I. Smoke is good, huh?
It's basically what I would put inside of a omelet.
Sure.
I'll put that inside of an
I'm
omelet.
going 2 more tablespoons of butter. building flavor here. And enough fat for the saute to happen, the sauteing. We get some brown, a little brown on them. I'm not worrying about too much caramelization right now. I'm gonna let the oven do its job. Cook all the flavors together. I want to get a little cook on these.
Oh, it smells so good.
I'm gonna cook them about 50% of the way here. Doesn't it?
It smells amazing.
Chicken cacciatore, and it's 50%. Whenever I do vegetable ratio, the cacciatore go 50% mushrooms. If you don't like mushrooms, figure out your life. Put zucchini in it. Do what you gotta do. Right?
Right. Just like we always say here, make it your own.
Adjust accordingly. I'll never know. So, I'd say that's 50%. You think so?
I'd say so.
In goes 2 cans of crushed tomatoes. Or if you want to use pre-used jar sauce, if it's the middle of the week and you don't have time to fool around, no problem with that. My go-to, when I use it, yes, I use jarred sauce once in a while. My go-to is, holy bubbly. My go-to is definitely Prego. Prego is my favorite for flavor. I'm just gonna make sure I get all that tomato goodness. I hope I have a
Oh my
tomato
gosh.
paste.
Oh yes, and it's right there. Yeah.
So I pre-freeze my tomato paste because you get a big can like that,
Yeah.
and you take tablespoons, like you divide it into 3, and put it in Saran wrap, and freeze it. Some people, I don't like buying a whole can of tomato paste. I waste it. I don't. I just put it in there and freeze it. Look, it comes right out of your Saran wrap,
And then boom,
and it goes.
and it goes, and it just dissolves.
And it's gonna give it a big depth of flavor, big richness.
What is tomato paste? Like, what is it? Just like a tomato cooked down a lot?
Right, super condensed.
Very condensed.
And I'm gonna go.
Look, that was a little thing of tomato paste. Look at it. No, that wasn't. That was a pepper. Well, it's gone anyways. It's already dissolved in there.
2 teaspoons of sugar.
Cuts the acidity of the tomatoes.
You could also deglaze with red wine, but I didn't feel like going fancy today. I'm just going straight up. Get the job done. You could deglaze with water. You could deglaze with anything you want. Chicken goes in. Your 50% chicken. The juices from it. And guess what? We just made chicken cacciatore.
Wait, that's it? It's been 13 minutes.
That's it.
That's it?
We're gonna do this now.
Hold up.
Big.
Just put that there. Oh yeah, it's gonna be very hot.
The lid goes on. Shut this off. Lid goes on. We open up the oven.
Boom. Oh yeah.
Going in. Super heavy pot. Gonna go in at 375
375.
for an hour to an hour and a half.
All right.
We'll be back. Hey everybody, we are back. Chef Sean here. Chicken cacciatore, hunter's stew, translates to in Italian. We went with bow ties because we both love bow ties. It's al dente. I could tell just from shaking it. It's needs about. It's a little bit.
Careful.
It's a little bit. What I'm talking about al dente is like firm to the tooth, and it's just about ready to go. A little too firm. We'll give it another minute here. And it smells delicious in here.
Oh yeah.
It smells like wonderful. Go in the oven, pop this up.
Boom.
Chicken cacciatore. We've had it on a braise, if you will, in the oven for an hour and a half. Well, yeah, about an hour and a half.
Yeah. About hour 15 minutes ish. Yeah.
And you can go up to an hour and a half. It'll just concentrate the flavors more. And we had it on 375. So here we go.
Ooh.
Look at that beautiful gift. This big Dutch oven is like a crock pot because we braised we browned the meat on top of the stove and the vegetables, added our liquid, and then we braised it in the oven. Oh my god, that looks delicious.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Come on, you can get in close. Hold on. Want to even do a picture? Or?
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah, is it good? There you go. Looking good. Oh my god, it smells so good.
Apartment smells amazing.
There's a pot full of happiness right there. Ready or not, here we come.
Just straining the pasta there.
I'm going to keep a tiny bit of the pasta water in it.
Look at
There's 2 tablespoons of pasta water still in it because the starch helps the sauce to stick. Go with just so you know what I do at this point, there's 2 tablespoons of pasta water in there still because it helps sauce stick. I go in with a teaspoon of butter. Yes, butter. Cold butter out of the fridge. And even if you want, you can season it at this point too. I'm going to go for it. So I don't have to season it once it comes out. You could if you wanted. I'm just going to go with it here. So that's that. And then we're going to grab some of our sauce. Wonderful. Oh, look at this. Get in here. Look at that.
Woohoo.
Oh my god. So much flavor. We sauce it up here. Get in with that sauce. Oh. You can mix up the vegetables.
It's really good.
And make it really saucy because I like it really saucy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Give it a stir. Oh, so saucy. So good. And then put it right here. I'm going to hit it with a little grated parm. Mix it in. And go to the bowls.
Boom.
I'll show you a restaurant trick after. So we're going to go in here. Put some of the pasta in. It's going to splatter a bit. It is what it is. Some pasta over here.
Look at that.
We got enough here for, we're going to have enough for 3 meals. We got enough for 3 meals for ourselves. Not the pasta. I cook the pasta fresh daily. To me, it tastes better with fresh pasta every day, and it doesn't feel like leftovers, does it?
No.
When you microwave pasta, we all know how that goes to hell quickly.
Oh,
And it's
yeah.
great for lunches or whenever if you make it saucy enough. But I would rather for dinner it not feel like leftovers, right?
Right.
Doesn't that look good?
Oh yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna come back over
Okay.
here,
Boom.
and you go in for a topper of sauce,
Real saucy.
and then you get a nice piece of chicken. Top,
Boom.
back here. Chicken. That, come back.
Boom.
There you go, people. Chicken cacciatore. What do you think? Dinner
And what's the restaurant trick?
2. I probably already showed it.
Oh.
The butter.
Oh, yes.
The butter and the starch. That's from the water. A little bit of pasta water. That's that. She's gonna go in. After she takes a pic.
Boom.
She's gonna go in.
That one on this side. First, I'm gonna get some of this chicken. Oh, it's so tender. Oh my goodness gracious. It's gonna be so hot.
We need
So
a
I'm gonna
piece-
take a smaller piece than that.
Smaller piece of pepper. And you need a mushroom. You gotta go in with the sauce over here.
Oh yeah. That. Ah.
Totally destroying the plate.
That's totally okay though. Can't grab it. There we go. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Hot. Mmm.
I'm gonna keep it on you because it's so hot. Is it hot there already? Is it hot?
It's really, really good though, but it's really hot.
Apparently.
Anyways, that's chicken cacciatore. Oh my gosh.
That was
The peppers.
That was an awesome reaction. So tell them what's going on with all the flavors.
Oh my gosh, there's so many flavors going on. The peppers and the mushrooms with the onion, the garlic, just fantastic. The chicken is nice and tender. Oh my goodness, all the flavors, all the seasoning. My goodness gracious.
There you go. And just so everybody knows, long story short, it was a soup bowl flat full of pasta, of dry pasta that we cooked to get enough for dinner for two. You know how everybody overcooks
Just like
pasta?
this.
It was flat, filled with dry bow ties before we cooked it. There you go, everybody. Thank you for joining us. There's your chicken cacciatore. Enjoy. Bye, everybody.